I mean, do you think that publications will be affected in the long term? I mean, once this is over, will there be a change in the style of research, or is it really is it gonna do long-term damage, particularly to research in the MENA? I mean, I realize I'm asking for speculation, but I think it's a question worthy of asking about, where is MENA research gonna be 2 or 3 years from now? I think it's interesting to think about.
I think that's a great question. Thank you, Mohammed Miliani, for asking this question about publications. So there are two parts for this question. So the first part is, let's talk again. I want to connect it to the gender component that we talked about a few minutes ago. So we found in our survey that the majority of our respondents, MENA scholars, non-MENA scholars, they all agreed that female scholars would be publishing much less than male scholar, their male counterparts, because of the pandemic, because of the family burdens, homeschooling. There's so many things associated with women that's why people were thinking that women will be just publishing much less than males. It's still too early, as David was mentioning, to kind of assess the magnitude of the issue, but already we're having evidence from journals and academic magazines, and so saying that we are already receiving so much less submissions from female scholars compared to the same period last year. So we're already seeing this pattern that females are submitting much less than what used to submit, like just a year, same time, same period. So if you want to control for the semester, the teaching, whatever, there's just the same period of time. So we're seeing that, and our survey participants agreed that females will publish less. So the other part of this question as well is how the reliance, there's going to be so much reliance on remote data collection and kind of secondary data, and less reliance on primary data and the work that we all do, going to archives, interviewing people, especially if it's a topic that, for instance, I interview the opposition in parliaments, for instance, about what they think about the regime and electoral politics. It's very hard to do this kind of interviews online, and getting them actually to say openly and honestly what they think, especially if their former regime opponent is not even in parliament right now. So there's this issue of the lack of primary data, there's over-reliance on secondary data or outdated sources, things that were done before. So we will see, and now publishing in academic journals, even for us here in the US and for scholars in the Middle East as well, it's becoming very, very competitive. And we were already having very hard time competing with other regions due to the fact that we don't have this much data. We don't know that much about the Middle East. So we were already competing with regions, with Latin America, with Europe, with the US, with already there been established research done for the last more than 100 years, and we were already struggling to catch up. So if you want to publish in one of these general political science journals, it's really challenging. So now with this limited access to primary data, this will have for sure major impact on Middle East publications and the work that we can publish in leading journals, where we can actually make a substantive difference in MENA scholarship.
Okay. Gail, did you have anything to add, or?
No, that was, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
She did it all. Okay, great.
She did it all, yeah.
I just wanted to draw